It was the last period of the day, and everyone was counting seconds until the final bell. The classroom felt loud even in silence, desks creaking, pens tapping, phones buzzing on mute. Our teacher, Mrs. Coleman, stood at the front collecting assignments when she suddenly froze. Her eyes locked on a blue notebook sitting on the empty desk in the back row. That desk belonged to Jake, a kid who never spoke, never joked, and barely looked up from his hoodie. He hadn't come to class that day, which wasn't unusual, but something about the notebook made her pause. She picked it up, flipped it open, and frowned. "This isn't homework," she said quietly. The room went still. She hesitated, then read the first line out loud. "If someone is reading this, it means I couldn't say it to anyone's face." A nervous laugh rippled through the class, but it died quickly as she continued. The words weren't dramatic or angry. They were calm, almost tired. Jake wrote about feeling invisible, about sitting in rooms full of people who never noticed when he walked in or out. He wrote about pretending everything was fine because that was easier than explaining why it wasn't. My chest tightened as Mrs. Coleman reached the last sentence. "I just want someone to remember that I was here." Her voice cracked. The bell rang, sharp and sudden, but no one moved. 5 minutes later, the principal's voice came over the PA, telling teachers to keep students in their classrooms. Phones came out openly now. Rumors spread fast. Someone said Jake had been seen on the roof. Someone else said he'd run away. The truth came later. Jake had skipped school and gone to the river behind the football field, the place he wrote about in that notebook. But he didn't jump. A crossing guard noticed him sitting there for hours and asked if he was okay. Jake didn't answer at first. Then he handed over the notebook. That small moment changed everything. Jake got help. Real help. 2 weeks later, he walked back into our classroom. No hoodie, no notebook, just him. No one laughed. No one whispered. A few people smiled. Mrs. Coleman nodded at him like she was seeing him for the first time. As he sat down, I realized something uncomfortable and true. Jake had always been there. We just never looked. And sometimes all it takes to save someone is paying attention before it's too late.